So it's been a while since I did one of these videos. I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on a few things, and most importantly, some new developments from the MidWest Moto Meet-Up. First, I want to start off this video by saying thank you to everybody that bought a D-Cycle shirt for charity to support the Autism Support Connection. We were able to sell 17 shirts. Pretty good size order for 1 month of pre-sale. I just sent out a check to that organization on Monday, and I'm sure they'll be very glad they got what they got. Guys, thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough for that. Okay, next order of business, and the most important topic of today's video is the MidWest Moto Meet-Up. MidWest Moto Meet-Up has tons of more news that was just released the other day. If you watched Great Egret's live stream featuring yours truly, you learned some new developments for the event. If you haven't, this is the first time you're seeing or hearing about it, I'll go ahead and fill you in. So first, the date. This event will be held September 13th through September 16th of 2019. This is a Friday through a Monday. We have the campsite for the whole weekend. And just to let you guys know, there is an RSVP list that you can find on Great Egret's website. I'll put that in the description below, where if you're wanting to come to this and you want to stay and camp at the site, you need to RSVP, because we are limited to 60 people that can actually stay at the site all night. That doesn't mean that we're limited to 60 people to come to the event. No. That's not how that goes. It's just 60 people that can stay at the site. There is lodging within a half hour's ride from the location. I'll fill you in on that here in a moment, but I'm going to talk about the location next. This is going to be held at Pere Marquette State Park, which is right along the River Road in Illinois, right outside of Grafton, Illinois. If you're not really sure where Grafton is, or familiar maybe even with where Alton, Illinois is, I'll go ahead and put a map up here to kind of show you the location, roundabouts, and try to give you an idea of where we're going to be doing this whole event. Alright, so we chose this location because A, it's kind of centralized in the Midwest. Yes, it's close to me. I am from Illinois. But I think that's a good thing, because if something needs done and, you know, of course I'm nearby, I could just run out there. It's only about 40 minutes from where I live. And it is a great location. There's going to be camping. There's going to be lots going on that weekend. A lot of this information you can find on Great Egret's website, and he's got a special section of his website dedicated to the developments for this event. But there's camping, cabins, there's a house that we could have and prepare meals in. There's also like a meeting room building, so there's going to be no shortage of stuff to do and places to do them at. Now, Pere Marquette State Park is actually really nice because it's right there by the river. There's lots of wildlife, there's nice hiking trails, there's just going to be a ton to do, not only at the site, but of course, when we go out and ride. Now, what I'm going to do in a future video is I'm actually going to take a ride out to Pere Marquette and show you guys what the site looks like. I don't know if it's going to sway you one way or another, whether you want to come or not, but like I said earlier, if you're even remotely interested and you think you want to go, find out as soon as you can, because we've already got probably 1/5 of all of the spots on the RSVP list taken. So if you're wanting to go to this event, you have the dates now, you have the place. Just know that it's filling up fast, and you need to RSVP if you're wanting to come to the event and stay at the campsite. I hope I'm not going to regret going the long way home. I'm getting a couple sprinkles on my helmet, and I hope to God I don't get poured on the way home, because I probably got another 20 minutes before I'm home going this way. So also, a new logo was revealed for the event, and I'll put it right here.
Hot dog, it's real!
No, the whole reason behind this style of logo that I chose was because A, I wanted to make it neutral for all types of bike brands. I don't want anybody to think that just because, you know, some of us that are putting this event together that ride Harleys, it's a Harley only event. It's not that way. It is for anybody that rides, no matter if it's a sport bike, no matter if it's a scooter, if it's a Harley, if it's a Rebel 250, a Ninja 250, it does not matter, guys. If you want to come to an event, have a good time with some really cool laid back people, talk about motorcycles, share your experiences, share some tips, camp out, have a good time, and go on some really fun rides. This event's going to be for you. But the color scheme, I kind of went with an Illini look. It's got the orange and the white with some sort of blue. Now, traditionally, I should have used probably navy, which would still look cool. But I went with more of a teal. I thought it'd give it a little more pop. And this would look great on a t-shirt, or even in black and white. And I'll show those right here, too. So hopefully you guys like the logo, too. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. So in my last video, you saw I put on the hand guards from Memphis Shades. They're actually doing really well for me right now. They're probably not sitting as high as you would think, but you know, if they sit any higher, they're going to be up by the mirror. But I'm not feeling anything on my hands, so that's the whole point of them. I just hope this rain holds off, guys. I just just my luck. Like I said in Great Egret stream, there could be a 20% chance of rain, and damn it, it will rain. It'll be an 80% chance of rain a different day, and it'll skip us. It's just, the weather's so weird here. That's why I'm hoping, and I'm being very optimistic, that the weather for the Moto Meetup is going to be flawlessly nice. September, it's usually still in the 70s or 80s, so I'm hoping that trend continues for 2019. So I was saying earlier, for the Moto Meetup, we'll probably go on at least one ride. We're probably going to do a couple, since it's going to be a 3.5, 4-day event. Now, of course, the Great River Road that runs down from Pere, Marquette all the way down through Alton is going to be on the list. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to incorporate some Route 66 into it. So, of course, along Route 66, you have a bunch of attractions. I'm going to try to plan out a route to where we have several stops on this, including, like, there's a Route 66 museum in Litchfield. Of course, like, say we start out and go on a Saturday late morning, we could go eat someplace at Alton. I know Fast Eddie's Bon Air would be a perfect place. Really cheap eats. A really good time, too. Another cool thing about this meetup that Great Egret's doing, Joe is pretty much dedicating all of his Patreon money that he's getting towards the event from now until September. And I think that's amazing, because what we're trying to do is make this event, the goal is to make it free for everybody that comes. But I know a lot of you may be coming from a considerable distance away, so you're going to be spending gas money, you're going to be spending food money along the way to get here. But, you know, the goal is to get you a free place to stay for the weekend. So I would say, yeah, bring some money for food, because when we start going on the rides and stuff, you're going to need some cash for whether we stop for a drink somewhere or lunch. But you know, I'll keep it in mind that to kind of keep it low budget for everybody, so, you know, we're not going to the Ritz-Carlton to eat or anything like that. So some of the coolest news about this that's come up lately is I've got some nice companies involved with the event. And these companies are going to be willing to send out products, or let's say gift cards, or do something or another to help support the event. Now, companies I've got on the list are Tab Performance. If you guys aren't familiar with Tab Performance, they're the ones I have them, like, as far as exhaust, I have on my bike. They sold me my exhaust. Really good company to work with, and I actually should have a package coming in from them pretty soon for the event. Another company that said they would help out is Memphis Shades. Memphis Shades sells fairings and windshields. If you're not familiar with who they are, they also have the wind guards that I got here on my bike. But they said they would help support the event some way. I don't really have details on that, so I can't really say what it's going to be right now. But another company that's going to help out is GetPhantom.com. If you aren't familiar with GetPhantom.com, they make rear turn signal lenses for Harley-Davidson motorcycles. They actually sent me out a pair a few months ago. They don't fit my bike because the Sport Glide already comes with LEDs and they're too big. But if you have maybe like an older Harley, these things look amazing and they would look great on your bike. So if you want to go to GetPhantom.com, you can check out their website, see what products they have for offer. And if you put in the code DCYCLE, you'll save 15% off your order. But yeah, they're going to send out a couple sets of lenses for the event, so that's amazing. And also Ted's Motorcycle World, which I usually call Ted's Harley-Davidson, but it's really called Ted's Motorcycle World. And they're gonna host something at their dealership too. And the reason I chose this dealership is A, they're the ones that I have a good relationship with, and also it's a bike neutral atmosphere. Like I said, it's Ted's Motorcycle World. They don't just sell Harleys, they sell other bike brands too. They also sell Can-Am and Honda. They have actually pretty good variety of bikes in their shop. But that's pretty much all the news I got on the event right now. Some good developments lately. I hope more pick up over time. Still got a ways away, guys, but like I said, if you're wanting to go to this event, make sure you RSVP. Go to Joe's website. I'll put it in the description below. Get signed up. And if there's something that you want to help with the event, if you have suggestions on something that would be fun to do during that weekend, leave me a comment below and let me know. I'm really excited about this event. I know Joe is, and I know there's a lot of other people in that same boat. So I think it's going to be a great time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off now. We're into March. The home stretch till spring is right now. It's coming, guys. Be patient. If you're not riding now, you will be soon. You guys ride safe, be aware, take it sleazy, and I'll see you in the next video.